Hi friends. So on Monday, I got some of like the most earth-shattering, devastating news that I've had pretty much in my entire lifetime about my own body, my own health, how things are moving, how things are going. And I shared that with you guys on Tuesday morning. Several hours after I shared that video, explaining to you guys about how upset I was about all of the limitations that I have now and how things are just not how I had hoped they would look, and not really understanding and feeling really down and really low and really out about it all. And I was just allowing myself to feel it because honestly, I've been through so much hard stuff throughout my lifetime that I know that like the bigger, like the lower the low, the higher the high is going to be. So whenever hard things happen, I always keep that in the back of my mind of that things are going to turn around, and like however hard you just got slapped, you're going to be uplifted. Okay. Normally this takes quite a long time before I like can turn around and look back and go, I understand now. But this time, it's a matter of like 2 hours where it just flipped and spun, and I went, I understand completely now. So I want to share with you guys the highest of the highs, the existential bliss. I went from the lowest to the lowest to to the ecstatic bliss, like just boom, almost instantaneously. So I was laying in bed crying, being in a hips up position, trying to alleviate some of that pain, that pressure, that burning sensation that I complained about that I've been dealing with for quite some time now since surgery. It's been pretty freaking awful. So I was laying there and just really having a pity party for myself, just weeping and weeping and weeping. And my wife called me and she's like, hey, I gotta tell you something. And I'm like, what? And I'm like, like, what do you want? And she's like, our daughter Becca just called me. And I'm like, oh God, I can't take any more bad news. Like, I cannot handle anything else bad. And she's like, no, no, no. She's like, it's good news. And I'm like, what? And she's like, we're gonna be grandmas. Tracy and I have never crossed this bridge. We've not been promoted to grandma duty yet. For those of you wondering, I'm only 34, but my wife is 13 years older than me. So she came to the relationship with kids from a previous relationship. So I have 3 bonus kids. Our youngest is 19. So the daughter that is pregnant right now, she's actually 22. So it's not like some weird, crazy thing. You know, it's an appropriate age. It's not like one of those things if it's a high schooler or something like that we're going to be like, well, gee. But so I am just so excited. But so there's more than just her being pregnant. Okay, so whenever Tracy had called, she found out that Becca is not just pregnant with 1 baby. She's not just pregnant with 2 babies, but she's actually pregnant with freaking triplets. 3 babies. So this kid of ours has always been the biggest overachiever, always doing all the things, always like super multitasking and all this stuff. So it seems only fitting that she would end up with freaking triplets. But I just, Tracy and I, for the last couple of days, I wanted to share this with you guys yesterday, but I wanted to let Becca make it like Facebook official and all that stuff. Like, I've been like bursting with just like needing to tell somebody something. Like, I'm like, oh my God. But so, yeah, I am just, both of us are just so freaking excited to be able to like cross into this path, into this next chapter of life, and understanding that like this is why I'm not supposed to lift too much weight, because like honestly, whenever little kids are around me, they know that I'm really fun, and I usually just end up picking them up and throwing them around and doing all this like really bad damage to my body. So it's kind of nice knowing right off the rip, like, don't ever start that, because once kids know that you're the fun aunt or the fun grandma or the fun friend or whatever, they expect that all the time. So it's kind of nice to know right off the rip, right from the beginning, like, hey, these are your limitations. Figure out what you need to do so then that way you can be the best grandma ever. And I'm so over the moon. Like, since my grandma's passed, she's talked to me so much about the joys of being a grandma and all of this stuff, and like how much fun it is, and like how much, you know, all this stuff. And it just, I am so freaking excited. And it also, honestly, it brings me a lot of joy to know that the people that have harmed me will never, ever, ever, ever have a chance to ever touch a hair on their heads. That makes me feel really good to know that what I've been through, my grandbabies will never know. They will never experience that. And it just, that's such a release. That's such a relief to know that, like, I'm just so excited. I'm just over the moon. Like, so a lot of things are going to start shifting around here, start changing quite a bit in the next, well, not soon, but in the next couple of years or whatever, with swing sets and pools and fun stuff. And like, I'm just so excited. I'm just so excited. Like, Tracy and I, we just keep looking around and we're like, oh, and then the grandbabies are going to be able to do this, and then this, and then this, and then this. And like, whenever I was in the stream yesterday, I kept thinking about how, like, in a couple years' time, like, I'm not going to be playing in the stream by myself and making, like, mud castles and doing different things by myself. That, like, I'm going to have little fun friends that are going to be around, and, like, we're going to, oh, I'm just so excited. I am just so excited to be able to, I have no words. I can't stop smiling. Like, I can't, like, it just, I'm gonna have such bad laugh lines and stuff. Like, I don't even care. I don't give a shit. Like, I don't care. I'm about to be a grandma. Like, that's all that matters to me. So I'm just gonna leave this here with you guys because I'm so filled with joy that I can't really speak. I can't really articulate it. It's just like, I don't know. So anyways, I just want to share my good news with you guys. So in that way, maybe this morning you guys can feel some of that joy and just let it carry you through the day. Let it carry you. Let it carry you knowing that there's such beautiful little things that are coming towards us right now. Such beautiful, beautiful little babies. I'm just so... Grandma Lynn's. That's what I'm going to be called, is Grandma Lynn's. So I'm really excited. I'm excited. Tracy's excited. I'm excited. Everybody's just... We're excited. That's all. So, bye guys.